So if you guys, Hanson here. Today we're taking a look at the small patch notes that Ready or Not released just a couple days ago. We're gonna be looking at it in real time. I haven't looked over this, so we'll see what they got going on with these patch notes. So let's jump into it. Okay, so to be specific, this is patch 21677. Under the general tab, they have hotel light fixes, gas lighting fixes, fixed players being able to walk through vending machines on gas. Didn't know about that. Removed ridgeline and hospital. Received enough feedback on these levels and they will return complete later. So that's awesome news. I don't know if y'all checked out those maps, but it's the cabin map out in the middle of the woods and the hospital. Hospital was massive. People that have like a ton of people to play with, you're gonna love that map because it requires a lot of people, I feel. Moving on into gameplay. So you guys, just want to jump in. A lot of creators out here begging you for everything under the sun. Buy my sponsor, subscribe, follow, check me out on this, check me out on that. I'm going to ask you to do one simple thing. Just hit the like button for me. It's free, it's simple, it's one click. Just hit the like button. It helps me out with the algorithm. It also helps out your algorithm. It tells YouTube that you like tactical games and gameplay. It's going to recommend more of that stuff, not just of my videos, but other videos just like mine from other creators. All right, that being said, back to the video. This one is pretty huge. Fixed bullets not penetrating through limbs. This was noticed by a bunch of other YouTubers where they said that if a guy had his hands up and you shot him in the arm, while you'd be shooting him if his hands are up, that's beyond the point. If you shot him in the hand, it would not go through the arm or hand and hit his body. So they fixed that, so that's pretty wild. Fixed ammunition penetrating through suspects despite blocked by armor. Fixed shotgun and ammunition having incorrect penetration, armor durability damage. Fixed buckshot having too much spread. Fixed excessive camera movement when shot with certain weapons. That's kind of cool. Incapacitated kill penalty buffed to -200 was -15. Damage to neck bone is now considered a headshot instead of a body shot. That's pretty cool. Multiple crash fixes. So that's pretty good stuff, especially the bullets not penetrating through limbs. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And this too, just for the realism, apparently the ammunition was penetrating through body armor, was penetrating through to the suspect despite being blocked by armor. So that's pretty cool, adding to the realism if they're wearing armor. Armored suspects will now react more severely to bullet impact. So I guess they're gonna kind of duck down more when they get shot. Reduce suspect damage, taking time from 5 seconds down to 1 second. I don't know what that means. Fix AI getting stuck under some beds on meth. So they added that as a mechanic, and I guess some of them were just staying under the bed. But then again, I mean, that's a... well, once you call them out, they should come out. Fix an issue where an arrested AI who were previously in a cover pose would snap back to cover pose again. That's annoying. Fix a few animation snapping issues related to cover. Fix an issue where suspects taking damage in cover would not play a hit reaction animation. Fix SWAT AI not looking in direction they are moving sometimes. If you have an issue with the AI teammates, go ahead and check out my other video. I'll put the card up here. Go ahead and check that video out. But they're fixing it up a little bit. It looks like they're fixing up the AI, the teammate AI a little bit too. Fix bug causing AI to get stuck or resting. That's very annoying. Changes to suspects' reactions when encountering a player, so maybe they'll be more surprised and take more time to react. Fix to arresting animation. So apparently there were some issues there. In the UI, user interface, fix supporter only items appearing unlocked for everyone. Localization updates, weapons, item, and gear. Remove suppressor socket for Python revolver. So maybe they're not gonna, that must have been a thing for the revolver and they took that away. Rename the PFC9 to the PC19. Fix the M320 grenade launcher, sometimes killing the user firing. Yeah, my friend Mike can attest to all that. All right, so we're moving into the SFX portion of the update. So, new, created dedicated modding Fmod bank for the modding wizards. I don't know how to mod stuff, so I don't know what that means, but I know that this game has been very awesome to the modding community. They're showcasing them. I hope that continues with this game. I hope they're open to modding for its duration and don't try to lock it down a little bit or make it proprietary to them. Certain glass smashing sounds are now easier to discern which direction they're coming from, so that's pretty cool. Improve footstep directional audio. Wow, look at that. So Warzone, take some notes. This game actually cares about their players and wants to give them footstep audio. They've balanced the SWAT footstep volume, so I guess we are equal to the suspect. Breaching shotgun equip SFX changed to be more appropriate. Added feedback when door is unlocked using lockpick gun. Player dirt footstep SFX now easier to hear. Various improvements to reverb. So that's pretty cool. A lot of footstep changes. I'm glad of that. That's awesome. A couple of fixes they did to the SFX. Certain door not playing sound when closed. SWAT footsteps not playing on certain surfaces. NPC footsteps not playing on certain surface. I wonder what the surface was. I'm not familiar. If you know, drop it in the comments. Fix certain explosion having way too much reverb. I love how they put the few A's. Fix certain reverb activating a second reverb. Interesting. So I guess a bit of an echo effect. I'm not sure what that means. Potential fix for certain SFX when entering certain bushes sounding delayed. Potential fix for SWAT shotgun breaches not having pew pew SFX. All right, SFX for the club. They added an additional diegetic track. Stand by. Occurring within the context of the story and able to be heard by the character. So you know. Updated additional sound detailing, bump volumes for certain effects and various optimizations. So it sounds like they're just bringing club up to their standard. SFX for fast food. Certain SFX now sound like they're coming from the world. Interesting. So I guess like traffic in the background and noises from outside of the map. General backend improvements to restaurant track. General improvements to ambience. I don't know. Fixes. Fix interior ambience firing inside of main restaurant. So I guess that sound that you're hearing from inside, that's pretty cool. Hotel first floor. Did they break this up into 2 floors? No. Okay. First floor, additional rumble layer to exterior. Place certain SFX in the world for more immersive feel. General improvements to ambience. Various optimizations. Fix metallic walking sounds on certain surfaces. Fix certain ambience popping. What that means. Probably on their end. Meth house. Let's see. Added cloth wind SFX. Added tunnel pipes SFX. Police radio SFX. And diegetic rap SFX. Man, that's a lot more noise to that map. The cloth is rough and the tunnel pipes is rough. I don't know if they mean this is just when you're back at the beginning of the map. When you're like at the SWAT truck. I don't know. I'm assuming that's the only place police radio would be. Because I don't really want to be hearing police radio on my in-ear while I'm in the map, but yeah, because you would switch to another channel if you had something like that going on. Updated to meth. General improvements to ambience, volume transitions. Improve how certain sounds react behind walls. Interesting. Various optimizations. Fix plane sound being audible from the tunnel. So I guess there's an overhead plane. I've never paid attention and heard that. Potential fix for instances where sounds can drop out. The penthouse. Added crowd SFX. Interesting. General improvements to ambience. Volume transitions. Certain sounds are now placed in the world rather than 2D. So I guess they have like a positional thing versus everyone everywhere can hear it. Port hooking. Updated. General improvements to ambience. Various optimizations. Nothing huge there. In the valley, they added cicadas around the level. Have you ever heard of cicada? I assume you've heard of cicada. It's like this. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Restore exterior SFX. Birds, cars now sound like they're coming from the world. Awesome. General improvements, ambience, fixes, potential fix for certain interior diegetic. I didn't look up how to say it. Diegetic. I'm gonna say that. Sound being cut too much by gunfire music. For fast food, one thing, overhaul for fast food OST, certain combat section won't play for now. So that is it. That is everything for patch 21677. Still love this game. I love Void Interactive. They're a great developer. They care about the opinions of their players. It is beautiful. Coming from a game like Warzone, Call of Duty, if you're coming from that world, please understand that how those developers treat their players is not normal. You're in an abusive relationship. Get out of it. Try a different game. Please, try different games. There's way better games out there. I didn't believe it, but there is. So check out Ready or Not, check out Squad, check out Arma, check out Insurgency Sandstorm. This game even, Ground Branch. Check out Ground Branch. Way better games out there. Try them all out.